We are here with Tim Stehle with Lake Country, opening day of SEMA. Tim has some interesting stuff to share with us. Tim, go ahead and take it away.
Yep, thank you. We're very excited to be launching our new polisher. It's our 31E. What that stands for is 3 orbits in one machine. So from this one machine, we have rotary 8mm and 15mm throws.
Wow, excellent. Now, you had a machine similar to this years ago. How is this lighter, heavier?
Yep, so the machine you're referring to was our 51E. So what we did is we learned a lot from launching that tool. We listened to our users. We did take a lot of weight out of the tool. It's now weighs 6.9 pounds. So a nice lightweight tool. Very powerful. We claim one of the most powerful machines currently in the market at 1,680 watts, 14 amp machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a chance to actually hold the machine and feel it. Very well balanced, and also has a great feel to it. You know you are picking up a professional tool.
We spent a lot of time improving ergonomics. Some really great features that you would see from the ergonomics side. We've all been taught to throw the power cord on our shoulder. You'll see the power cord has the angle to help keep that on your shoulder. We've got the large bumpers for when we rest the tool. We have a very much improved speed control that clicks into place. We're not going to slip out of a speed when we're running the machine. And something very unique to our tool is the ambidextrous trigger lock. And actually, even as a right-handed user, you know, we've always been used to having to flick the trigger lock with our thumb. I found comfort in being able to hit this one with my index finger. So, you know, our left-handed users are going to be happy. Our right-handed users will probably find a new way to use it. But very much improved on the ergonomics.
Yeah, and again, the balance is very nice. Now, you had mentioned it actually has 3 rotations or orbits. Could you explain a little bit more about that?
Sure. So what we have is a rotary mode, and we're all familiar, it's just spinning in place. We're able to adjust the rotations by using our spindle lock and then using our adjustment collar. And just by rotating, I've now changed into an 8mm throw.
Okay, an 8mm. Okay, excellent.
Which we can sand with, we can finish polish. There's a lot we can do with the 8mm. And then one more rotation, now I'm in 15mm.
Excellent. Yeah, you know, and again, I think so many times, you know, if you want to get in tighter surfaces, that 8mm can be very helpful. Mm-hmm. If you want to speed your work up, you can move to that larger orbit.
Yeah. One of the things that we did not lose from our first machine is our special backing plate. It does have the NACA ducts, which help to push air through into the pad, keeping our surface temperatures down as we're polishing. So same great backing plate that we've had before on the new tool. And some very nice over molding, just making it more comfortable to use. And in my opinion, obviously in my opinion, this is a very good looking machine.
Mm-hmm. You know, what's the cost on something like that?
Yep, so this will be out at a $499 retail price through our partners like Autoality.
Excellent. Now, when is it going to be available? Should we start taking orders for it immediately? Or are you going to be shipping immediately? Tell us a little bit about how that's going to work.
You're going to see pre-order options available through our distributors now and into December is when our partners will have their tools, and then shipping out to our customers from that. So.
Okay. Excellent. So early December, hopefully, right?
Correct. For Autoality to have those, and then get them out to the customers. So.
Okay.
So definitely in time for holiday shopping.
Well, that's perfect. That is perfect. Anything else you'd like to share with us or tell us about what's launching?
So just to include with the tool, you do get our polishing pad. It's the khaki pad. It's designed to work really well with the rotary function, the 8mm, the 15. So that foam formulation works great. The taper design, just a nice pad to include with the unit.
Is it now? That's a polishing pad, right?
It's polishing pad.
Okay, so you could use it really for light compounding, so to speak, or even final polishing.
Yep, and then of course we do offer a wider selection of pads, which are available as accessories. So anything from our micro wool to our cutting foam, and again, more replacement polishing pad options.
You know, one of the questions we always get, and this goes a little further into it, you know, what color should I pick for each option? Is there a standard universal color for compounding, polishing, finishing?
Yeah, so unfortunately the short answer to that is no. There is no set industry standard. There's no standards within our own lines. We do have a wide breadth of products. So we have, HDO series, STO series. Within that, blue would be a type. Within this program, you see the olive color. So unfortunately, there is no standard. You have to pay attention to each line that you're taking a look at.
I know one of the things that I've always done is you kind of feel the pad, and especially if it's a series, if you have a stiffer pad as compared to a softer pad,
Correct.
does that traditionally, is it a good general rule of thumb that this would be a compounding pad and then the next one would be so forth down the line?
Yes, and also when you're running your hand across it, as you've been doing, you can feel a sharpness about a larger size pour of this pad. So this is definitely going to be that sharpness. You would refer to that as your cutting type pad.
Okay.
Where the khaki is very soft in feel, so this would be a polishing pad.
And then there's this other one on the table because you kind of went over the foam side of it. No, what's this? Is this microfiber? What is it?
Yep, we refer to this as our micro wool pad. So it looks very much in design like our traditional microfiber pads, but in fact this is 100% wool product in a very short pile and has a pattern about it to help with debris control.
Okay.
So it's very good cutting pad, very popular within our lineup, and they work fantastic with our new 31E tool.
Perfect. And I think one of the advantages I've always found with the wool pad is over microfiber pad, you really have to make sure that they're seasoned and coated before you start using them. Traditionally, wool pads, you can add a few drops and it will kind of self-prime or self-lubricate, so to speak. Have you found that to be true?
That would be true. With the micro wool, it being such a short fiber, it can take a little bit more product than some of the larger or longer pile to get seasoned on that first break hit of the pad. So,
But like with microfibers and so forth, those wool fibers traditionally don't clump up as much. They're easier to keep.
right, correct. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then the last thing I see on the table here is this guy. I know I'm a big light guy. For everybody who knows me, I own over 300 flashlights and all kind of corrective lights and all these other different things. Tell us a little bit about this, Tim.
Yep. So this is our handheld inspection light. As we saw sitting on the table, it has a little kickstand, so we can use it as a utility light. It does have a hook. We can hang it in place. We have 2 light outputs, a good color temperature for inspection of panels and seeing our defects. The rubber bumpers help protect the light, but it's at a great price. So we're not worried about banging this one up. This is a good utility light and beyond being an inspection light.
So when you mentioned, what is MSRP on this, if I may ask?
Yep, that would be at $99 retail.
Okay. And then it is rechargeable, it looks like, right?
That's correct.
I don't have to put batteries in it or anything like
No,
that?
and we include the charger, so, no guesswork on your behalf. You get everything you need to get going.
Good. Good, excellent. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.